Hey guys, it's me. It's January 11th. Just wanted to make a little video to give you an update on my progress as I work through or towards nursing school. I've gotten a lot of feedback from people since the last couple of videos I made where I mentioned I was in nursing school. A lot of people really wanted me to continue making more videos about that. There are several nurses or nursing students who make videos here on YouTube. They're fantastic. I watch a lot of them, and several of them just came together to create one of those collaboration channels. It's called the Nurse Channel, so you should definitely check it out. There's a lot of really cool people on there, and they also have their own channels. I'm very jealous that I was not invited to be part of it, but I guess you have to make videos regularly on YouTube before people pay attention to you, and I kind of don't do that anymore. Anyway, I don't know if any of you are interested in me talking about nursing school. I know some people are who find my videos, but as far as subscribers, I don't know what you think. So, but it would be nice to be able to tell you guys a few things. So this is gonna be it. This is gonna be my little update. I'll try to make it as quick as possible. I just recorded it once before, and it went too long, so I'll try to be quicker. Okay, so I've just finished all of my prerequisite courses to get into the nursing program. My school has 10 classes that they require as prerequisites, which sounds like a lot, but that way, when you're in the nursing program itself, you don't have to take anything but nursing classes and do the clinical rotations, so that's kind of nice. I'm applying for an associate's program in nursing, and my intention was to finish that. It's at a community college, so it's a lot cheaper. And actually that community college has kind of the reputation in this city for having the best nursing program, better than the universities here. So that was my plan, and then I wanted to do a bridge program to the bachelor's degree afterwards. And there are several options around here where you can do that in just 2 semesters. So that was kind of my plan. So I just finished all of my classes, and luckily I got perfect scores in everything. Entrance to the nursing program is based on how many points you have, and I'll be applying with max points. So that sounds good, and I'm proud of myself for getting that, but unfortunately the wait list at my school is very long. So they're saying even people with perfect scores are waiting a year or more before they get in. So that's not so fun. So I will be sending in my application next week on Tuesday when they begin accepting them. I'll hear back in a couple of months whether I'll be starting next fall, I guess. And it's probably going to be a no, you're not. So I'm kind of reevaluating my plan. And I think I'm going to start applying to some bachelor programs as well. I'll pay a lot more money if I'm in a university, but, you know, my time is worth money too. I don't want to sit around for years waiting to get into a program that will leave me with a 2-year degree. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you, I guess I already told you, well, you guys know I live in Austin, and I just said I'm at a community college, so if you put 2 and 2 together, it's not hard to figure out where I'm studying. In my college, they require 4 nursing prerequisite science classes. You have to take a semester of anatomy, a semester of physiology. They don't put them together here. Unless you're becoming an LPN, then it's together, but for the RN program, it's separate. Microbiology and pharmacology. And then on top of that, they make you take, a math class, psychology, human growth and development, speech, English, composition, and then some sort of elective, humanities or arts elective. So I've done all of those. Unfortunately, my previous degree, nothing really transferred over that applied to the nursing program. The only class I got credit for was my English class. That was the only thing that they required that I had already done. So I'm basically starting from the beginning. So in just 2 semesters, I did all of those classes. Most people take 3. The path they recommend at the school takes 4. I'm not taking 2 years to do prerequisites for a 2-year program. So I worked my butt off and ended up with A's in all of those classes. Now, as I wait for the nursing program to accept me, I'm continuing to work towards the bachelor's program. And whether I do the bridge program afterwards or get tired of waiting and apply directly to a bachelor's nursing program, they require a lot more prerequisites and a lot more general education stuff. Some of that transfers over from what I had done previously, but not very much. So I guess I can show you what I'm doing this semester, which is a totally dead semester for me while I'm just waiting. It starts next week. I have to take this class, Cellular and Molecular Biology, which is not required for the associate's degree, but it is for the bachelor program. This is the huge textbook, and then there's a lab manual. After taking anatomy and physiology and microbiology, this should be a pretty basic class. It is an introductory biology class, so it should be kind of a breeze, I hope, but it has to be done. This class I'm pretty interested in, actually. I'm taking a nutrition class, which is cool. Whatever, that's another little manual for it. The cool thing about both of these classes is that I've got really good professors. My nutrition professor is the head of the department, so I've heard she's a bit tough, but I think I should learn a lot. And then my biology class, the professor actually wrote the book, and he also teaches at the University of Texas here in Austin. So I think I'll learn a lot from him. As many classes as I've taken, I tried to get one of my electives to be transferred over, and it just didn't work. They're making me take an art class. So I'm taking Art History 1. I will not be taking Art History 2. I'm only annoyed about this class. I'm sure it's interesting, but I'm still paying out-of-state tuition here in Texas. So even at a community college, it's still a lot of money to take a class that I really don't think is necessary. I don't understand why they couldn't have taken one of the many classes I've already taken and give me credit for my humanities thing. They wouldn't. So that's what I'm doing this semester. These are all bachelor's classes. By the end of this semester, I will have not only all of the associate's prerequisites done, but I'll also have all of the bachelor's prerequisites done. And at that point, I could apply for direct entry into the nursing program, like at the University of Texas, for example. And depending on what Austin Community College tells me, I very well might do that. I'm also doing this. Have you heard of CLEP testing? If you haven't, as a student, if you're already a nurse, it doesn't matter. If you're a student, check it out. You can take tests to test out of classes that you don't want to take in the classroom, or that you've already taken before but didn't get credit for, or whatever. So I'm actually taking several CLEP tests for classes I just don't really want to take again. I just took a Spanish test and ended up getting credit for 4 semesters of Spanish, which was cool. I only need 2 for the bachelor program, but I got 4, so that was cool. I'm getting ready to take U.S. Government and Politics. AP is another type of test you can do. I just like their study guide better. I've taken this before, it didn't transfer, so I'm doing that. And then I'm going to test out of 2 semesters of history here whenever I can, as well as a literature class. Because I just don't want to take them, don't want to take them again. It's way cheaper and faster if you can pass the CLEP test, and then you get credit for it. So that's kind of my plan for this semester. Take these 3 classes I showed you, test out of a few more, and by the end of this semester, I will be ready for either the associate's program or direct entry into a bachelor program, or I'll have everything the bachelor programs require if I get into the associate's program. Then when I'm done later, I can just jump right into that bachelor bridge thing. So that was a quick, not so quick, update for you guys about my program. And yeah, if you have more questions about nursing school or any of the classes I have taken or will take or whatever, let me know. I'd be happy to make more videos if there's interest. If you were not interested in this video at all, I apologize. And regardless of how you felt about this video, I hope everyone is doing well, and take care to all of you. Bye.